What's up, my Tipsy Tuesday people? How are you? Got some people in the house. What is happening? How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Good.
Good morning.
I made it today. Woo! I get to be in the office today.
That's right. So I am your host, Samantha Wall. Tipsy Tuesday was designed around getting a community of people together to network and share tips and tricks and stuff like that. I have been in this with Kelly Shields and Stephanie. We've been doing this for what, 2 years now?
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years? No, 1 year.
Tipsy Tuesday 1 year, yeah.
Tipsy Tuesday 1 year, network marketing 2 years. But so Tipsy Tuesday is designed around being here for 30 minutes, getting some really good tips, getting some mindset. We have different speakers that'll come on, different leaders that'll come on and share their story and stuff like that. So we're here every Tuesday at this time. You can register at the same link that you registered to get into this one every week. But today we're going over Facebook. So
Facebook.
the three of us have been in a 8-week boot camp that has been revolved around Facebook. It just ended last week. You can still get the recordings for $10 if it's something that you are interested in getting, this 8-week boot camp. If you're watching this as a replay, you can click the link below. If you're watching this live, please come to whoever invited you to this webinar and ask them how you can get a hold of this boot camp for $10. We literally had Ray Higdon on there. We had Lisa Torres, Steve Krivda, Antonio Thompson.
Yep.
And it just was absolutely an amazing boot camp. But we want to share with you today one of the main things that we just ended on. It was week 8 with Antonio, and he taught us how to do this on Facebook, and it has been so fun to play around with. And I was blown away that you could do this, huh?
That's right. I mean, I knew you could build lists and stuff, but really I didn't know that you could actually just target those lists with posts. Just those.
Nobody else sees. Yeah.
And it's going to come up. It's going to come up in front of their wall too when you post it.
Yeah. So whatever business you're in, if you're in health and wellness, vacations, makeup, whatever it is that you're in, you have and know your customers on Facebook. You have and know your new prospects that have been interested in you, following you, watching you, things like that. And sometimes with Facebook, our news feed tends to not allow those people to see the posts that you want them to see. You literally are posting something so that, that certain group of 20 people get to see it. Well, now we have a way for you to be able to do that. Super cool, right?
Be awesome. I'm excited.
So I'm going to switch over to my Facebook and show you exactly how we do this.
Get your pens out if you got, and take some notes.
Okay, so when you first get onto Facebook, I guess you go to your home. You're going to scroll down to Friends, and then you go to More. And then you can create a list. So you can say, let's say, Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind. All right, members, we have Samantha's on. I saw her. Eric's on. Tanisha. Rodney, Brenda. Okay, so we're just going to do a few of you guys right now who are on, and we're going to create this list. So then, when you go into this list, so you can see right here, this Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind custom list, I get to see everything that you guys are posting. So not only do I get to post to you guys, but I can come in and show you love more often than if I were to just jump on my news feed at, let's say, noon, and I wouldn't see Samantha's post. So now I can come over and I can, show you guys love, and you guys can keep, watching, seeing that, well, whoever your prospect is, you want to like them, you want to comment on their stuff, and you want to stay in their face. Look at that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I know, you got to go over and friend Samantha. She loves her coffee. So you can interact with these people as well. There's Eric. So you can interact, see them, post on their stuff, and then if I were to say up here, enjoyed Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind today. You got anything else you want to add to that? While I do this real fast?
It's pretty awesome to be able just to, your prospect, your key prospects that you want your stuff to come across. So if you schedule this out daily, that you're going to schedule a time where you're going to go see the people that you want to post on and interact with, where you can simply just click on that list and go over there and like their stuff, little comments over there, and create that conversation again. That way, your stuff's getting in front of the people that you want to get it in front of.
Yeah, so this post is only going to be seen by the list of 6 people that I have on this list.
It's not going out to your whole friends list. It's just going out to these 6 people.
Yeah, so you can see how powerful that is as far as, being able to, even if it's, let's say you can put your friends on something, like your close family and friends, and instead of broadcasting to, your whole list of people that something happened that is intimate inside of your family and you only want your family to know, you can put them on a list and be able to post to them as well, as far as, family and business and all that stuff goes.
And it gets when you start, making friends, put them on a certain list that you're created. That way, if you get, you got a lot of friends, and if you haven't gone through your friends list, take some time out of your day just to organize your Facebook friends, to put them on certain lists so they don't get, so you don't leave anybody out. You might be, if you're, just like if you go to a buffet, right? You're going to a Golden Corral or whatever, it's a buffet, whatever. And if you take a serving of each thing in that buffet, you're not going to have a very good experience. Whereas if you would go in and just focus on, certain things, you always want your stuff, this way or that way. You tend to have a better experience when you're doing that. So don't just, your stuff, we've been putting them on Facebook, don't put it out to everybody, because it's just going to get lost. But when you focus on a certain list, just like if you're focusing on that T-bone steak or whatever that you're going to have instead of the pasta and everything else that goes with a buffet, if you just focus on that one entree, you're going to have a better experience. It's my analogy of it. I
agree. Yeah, so if you have, when you go and you post something, even if, let's say, you haven't done any videos on Facebook yet, and you're a little nervous about doing the videos, but you want to start playing around with it, maybe, get a few people on your list who are going to be interested in those videos, and just post the video to them. Versus, getting your neighbor to go, I saw your video today, or whatever happens. It happens to us all the time as marketers. We go out there and we do something, and then someone comes across and is like, oh. But it's just like anything online, Nobody goes to a fancy restaurant, sits down, has a great meal, and then goes home and goes, oh my God, I can't wait to get online and tell everybody how great my thing was, you know, as far as the comments on the restaurant. Most people go and they, you know, their steak was cold or it was overdone and they're pissed because their waitress didn't give them, you know, an extra refill or whatever. They're the ones who run home and say something online. You know, so if someone's saying something to you as far as your marketing and things like that go, shoot, haters are haters, man.
Gotta have haters.
Yeah, and the truth is that there's people watching you. You know, the people on your list, the people that you can put on this one particular list are watching you. You know who they are, and you know what they want. If you're marketing correctly, you know your prospects. You know what they're interested in, and you know what they want to hear and how to get them to cross over that line. You know, let's say you're about ready to get Bethany over into your primary company, but she keeps asking, she's a little unsure about how, you know, funnels work, let's say, because I just did a funnel video. So let's say she's a little unsure about how funnels work and she's been asking you a lot of questions about it and just doesn't understand it. You can go make a video, post it. She's going to think it goes to everyone. But if you want, it could just go to her.
Right.
You know, but she's going to see it in her news feed like it went to everyone. And then she's going to be like, oh, now I see. Because so many of us, you know, we get on the phone and we talk to people. And you could talk until you're blue in the face, but there's people who are more visual. They want to see how easy it is. You know, you've been in the company for 3 years, so it's easy for you. Right. It's in their heads, this is the way they're seeing it. Where if you can actually prove to them it's easy through video on Facebook, through whatever, then, you know, you can get a lot more signups and get a lot more people to be your customers or whatever it is that you are doing, you know, get more people to your store, sell more houses, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, Stephanie's a real estate agent. Not everybody wants to see every house in Florida, but she has a list of people that she can do videos on that watch her videos and see the houses that she's selling, and they're interested. Where if she were to just put it on Facebook anytime, anywhere, she might get a lot of people who are like, oh, I don't even want to see her stuff anymore. Let's just go in and say I don't want to see it anymore. Because you can go into Facebook and you cannot see people's feeds without befriending them, without hurting their feelings.
Just hit that little arrow down and say, nope, I don't want to see your stuff anymore in my feed. You're useless to me.
Yeah. So you could be running around, you know, left and right trying to get someone who's actually decided not to see anything of yours anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
So posting to list, you know, and then putting good value out. When you're posting it to everybody, you post something good of value out there. Don't just, you know, post your links or whatever you're posting to get people to go to your opportunity or whatever you're doing. You know, do that, build that on the list part of it, but on your value part of it, what you're supposed to be posting a couple of times a day, just put good value, you know, inspirational quotes and stuff like that, where, you know, that all can get lost or whatever, but you're still got. And I don't know if anybody caught the little tip on one of the last Wednesday webinars. If you're not putting a link with your image that you're posting on Facebook, you're missing out on a lot of interaction, a lot of leads. So add. You know, links aren't always bad. You know, if you're posting an inspirational quote and like having the pretty link that we do, and be able to put, you know, kellyandstephanie.com /photo or /image, it gives the curiosity of, well, what's that going to do when I click on that link with that image there, or with the inspirational quote, and then it goes to Brian's 19-minute video. You know, just something like that will capture those leads that you're missing out on. So if you're not putting links on your images, that's one thing that we were taught this past week to do.
Yeah.
Put your links on your images.
Make sure to capture that information. If you don't know about Pretty Links, last week's webinar was on Pretty Links. Was it last week's? No. The week before's webinar was on Pretty Links and stuff like that. So you can go over to the YouTube channel or ask one of us and we can send you a replay of it. Last week was the personal assistant.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's good.
So yeah, Facebook is definitely a place to be, a place of massive, massive stuff. But the more, you build these lists and put them on particular things, I mean, it's all about targeting, like he was saying, the My Lead System Pro, the company that we all work with, who has all of our tools and stuff like that, they offer trainings. So you can, if you're inside of there, I know we have some people who are inside at My Lead System Pro. If you are inside of there, get your people who have talked to you about Instagram. They're really trying to market over on Instagram now. Put them on an Instagram list and give them the training for Instagram. Same with Facebook. Same with any of the system campaigns that we have in your back office. We'll capture their information and put them onto a list for you. And you don't want to go out to your Instagram girl and try to give her Twitter. She's gonna be like, no, not interested, because she's not interested in Twitter. She's trying to do Instagram. So you put them on a list to be able to capture them as well.
Right.
So, is there any questions?
Anything in the chat? I haven't even been looking at the chat.
I haven't either. As far as
No, there's nothing in the chat. Just me posting away.
As far as what to post, motivational, any motivational, just like Kelly said, value. If you blog, if you do YouTube or anything like that, any kind of value that you have. Huh?
The content that you're making, make sure you're posting it.
Yep, promoting it for sure. And then videos. I mean, videos are so hot right now on Facebook. It's ridiculous how many people, and that's, the one thing about it is there are people out there and they are watching you. Whether they're liking, whether they're, whatever it is, you just got to stay consistent and keep going with it, because they're watching. They just don't want to give you the credit yet.
Only a matter of time.
Yes. I mean, literally, I had a girl come up to me, and she was like, I'm ready. I was like, I've never spoken to you before, but okay, let's get on the phone and get you ready.
Right.
I mean, that's what it's all about, is that attraction marketing, the staying consistent and keep on doing what you're doing. Post to those lists.
No questions in the group today, huh?
No.
They're not tipsy enough.
Right? What else do you have anything else on Facebook?
On
that you wanted to share?
Just the normal stuff. Just the normal. You got to prospect every day. If you're looking to if you're not prospecting, you got to prospect, no matter what. Couple times a day, get your stuff in front of people. Send messages out. What was what I've been doing lately is the birthday thing. Without just posting on people's happy birthday on their wall like everybody else, and shows everybody and their friends happy birthday. Just post on their wall, and it's the same. So instead of posting on their wall, send them a direct message. Send them a direct message with the video is even better. Wishing them a happy birthday. You can even, if you can sing them a little tune. I'm sure they would get a kick out of that too.
Oh my gosh, we should totally do that.
Even so, connecting with them that way just to get a conversation started. This past week that I've been doing it, it's been good. I'll tell you that. Connecting, you start more conversations get started, and they just lead to new things.
So now, other than seeing it in your direct news feed that someone's having a birthday, is there a way to be able to see who has the birthdays each day?
Yeah, you can see who's tomorrow and next week and the next month, and see who's coming up too.
So what do you go to? Events?
You go to events down at the bottom, and you hit more. Can we just share my screen? That would work, huh?
That would work.
Technology. What would we do without it?
Right.
I was gonna do a video. I don't know how to see them from my phone.
Right. So over here on this side, go down to events and you hit more. And then this week over here, you got your birthdays. So Monday, April 25th was yesterday. So those are the people that were yesterday. And we got today's birthdays. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people I wouldn't have messaged, you know, regardless if I wasn't doing this. And then tomorrow you got a list. Then the next day, so you kind of know who's coming up. It'll just give you that each day.
Very cool.
But you know, everybody will just, you know, go in here and type in happy birthday. Like, I didn't do it. Let me go. Like, and then it'll go right to their wall or whatever. But if you go to click their name and then message them, and then you can tell if you've talked to them before. Like, I never talked to this one before, so I haven't done my birthdays today. And you can get more personable and send you know, you got anything planned, any big plans today, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how you do that. So birthdays is a big conversation starter on Facebook, especially when you come across people that you know who've been like kind of hanging around, following your stuff, liking your stuff. You may know that they're in a business or network marketing thing, and it's their birthday, and that's how you start the conversation with them.
I just got a message that, can everybody see us okay? This happened last time too.
I can see.
Everybody can see you okay? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. All right. If there's no questions and you guys don't have anything else to add, I think we can cut this short today. Definitely get out there and make those lists. It works. And if you're afraid to do a video on Facebook, definitely just make your list of people that you're comfortable with doing it in front of and do it in front of them, you know, just to get yourself going and stuff like that, because the videos on Facebook are where you're going to get a lot of your attraction, and people are, you know, it's one of those things where you go, you know, you're on Facebook and you're like, I wonder what they're saying. Like, it's almost hard not to watch a video, you know?
Yeah.
So even if they're watching only the first 30 seconds and they're seeing you daily, they're going to remember who you are daily.
Especially if you're excited in the videos and
Yep.
smiling and having a good time and enjoying yourself.
That's right. That's right. All right, well, we will see you guys on Facebook. If you're not over in the Tipsy Tuesday group, get over to the Tipsy Tuesday group. We post the replays so you can rewatch this if you missed some of it. Or if you're not able to make it, you can always catch them over on Tipsy Tuesday. We also have all sorts of content and fun stuff happening over there. So if you're not over there, you know, whoever invited you to this or however you got a hold of this, get a hold of them and get over there and get in the group. It's fun. Post your stuff. All right, guys, we will see you later.
Okay.
Have a good
Bye, guys.
Tuesday.